Hi guys, I'm going to make a short screencast on using Google Docs. There are four main types of documents, actually five main types of documents that you can use in Google. The first one is Docs. Second one is that's works like Word. The second one is Sheets, which is like Excel. And then there are Slides, which is presentation, and there's also Forms. They can all be found by hitting New, and it gives you the selection. And there's actually some more types of docs that you can do here as well. But these are the main ones that I'm going to talk to you about. I'm mainly going to focus on Google Docs. And so I went to New and I selected Google Docs. You'll notice it has a very similar format to many people are used to using Microsoft Office. So you have a number of things. The nice thing about Google is it always saves for you, so there's no saving it. It's doing that automatically. So this is going to be, I'm going to call this our screencast on Docs. All right, so you can see this one is just going to go over the basics. You can see it's saving up there, it tells you. And then, so you have File. You have a number of things that you can do from File. You can use it to email as attachment. So if you didn't want to share the document, you just wanted to have a flat document to send people, you can do that. But we'll go down the list. I can share it here. I can create a new document from here. I can open, I can rename, make a copy. I can do my organizational stuff. So if I want to put it somewhere from here, I can do that. I can move it to the trash. Seeing revision history is hugely helpful, especially if you're working on a collaborative document, because sometimes people erase things that they shouldn't. And so you can go back, and if you click on that, I'll move my screen over here. You can see that there'll be a revision history, and I've only just done this. So there is no revision history on this particular thing. And so, but a valuable tool. And you will need that. So, and then you can change the language if you want to. You can download it as whatever you want. So if you wanted to convert it to Word, you can do that. And do PDF documents, etc. right from here. You can publish it to the web, which is helpful when you're doing a website. And then, like I talked about before, email and collaborators and page setup works very similar. How are you going to organize it? That kind of stuff. And so you've got your edit features that can undo and redo, and you can have paste. You can paste without formatting. You can move it to a web clipboard. All of those things, and you can find and replace. So if you have a commonly misspelled word, you can find it and replace it, just like you can on Word. You can look on view. How do you want to view it? What mode? And then you have all these other features as well. You can look at it at full screen, so that's helpful, like if you're just presenting the document in front of a bunch of people. So you can insert images, links, all the footnotes, page numbers. You can get a page count, which is really handy for kids, especially if you're asking them to do a certain assignment with limitations on their pages. And so you can have a page number for you automatically. Page break, bookmarks, many of the same features that Word has. In fact, there's nothing that I haven't been able to figure out how to do on Docs that Word can do. So you get your format, same kind of thing, line spacing. Then you can look at your tools. Spelling, it automatically runs for you, but you can do a search if you wanted to. Another place for word count. It will do voice typing, which is awesome when you have kids that are slow typers, but so you can use that. It works very good. And then translate document. You have a script editor. I don't use that much, but and then you can create a personal dictionary and preferences right there. And then you have tables. You can insert tables just like you can in Word. And then once that happens, then it allows you to light up all these, which is insert row above, insert row below, those kind of things. And then these are just add-ons that I have that you can put whatever add-on you want. There's things that can enhance docs, and so you can add those. And then here's your help section. So help section is really good. Usually, if I can't figure out how to do stuff, I can always get on YouTube and YouTube it. So here's another set of tools. You can print right from here, undo, paint format. You can zoom it however large you want or small. Your styles of text, your font size, and then whatever you want to do with the font. This is the hyperlink key. And we're going to do another screencast on hyperlinking. And then you have a place that you could add a comment if this was shared with another person. So you could comment on the side of it and give feedback on that. And then here's your alignment keys and line spacing. You also have bullet and your number lists, however you want. And then if you want to increase or decrease your indentation, and then clear all the formatting if you want to do that. So right now it shows you my status is in editing. So I can change my status to whatever I want, and it will let people know that that's what I'm doing. So that works with the shared piece. You'll also notice up here in this corner that there's a spot where you can share. And so right now you can see that it's telling me that this is private only to me. So, but if I wanted to share it, I could come on here. I can pick the people that I want to share. Now, it shares much better when it's a person inside of our organization. So, and it shares better when we use the HollisterSchools.com or the Gmail account. So depending on what our domain is, as long as it's our home domain, it shares much better. And then I can choose, if I'm going to share it, I can choose what those people can do. They can edit, which means they have full rights. They can comment, that means they can only make comments on the side, or they can only view. And that is important, like when you're assigning assignment, if you want kids to do an individual assignment for each one of them, you want to share it to where they can just view it. So, and we'll go over that in a different screencast. I hope that helps with the basics of docs. And if you have any questions, just be sure to let us know. We'll be happy to help you.